Hey y'all, welcome back to Hogwarts. In this episode, we're just going to do a little bit of exploration at the beginning, and then we'll focus in and get a couple of more quests done. Also, I think I'm going to spend a little bit of time here fixing my fit. I don't mind the grandmother look too much, you know, with the big knit sweater and the pretty little scarf there, but I know that there's better fits you can put on in this game, and we're gonna work on that. So, in fact, let's take care of that early. I believe when you come here, you can press X, yeah, and that will let you go into your appearance changer. The place I was looking at last episode, what was going on was I was just clicking on the appearances that I had unlocked and not actually assigning them to anything I was wearing. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time here just playing around with my fit, kind of going through my clothes and coming to some sort of aesthetic conclusion on myself. I won't make you watch this whole thing probably because I don't know how long I'm going to spend doing this. Oh, that's nice. That is cool. Although I don't think I'm a dark arts person. I'm more of a chill kind of character right now. We might go that route, but we're not there quite yet. Anyway, I'm going to do a little bit of fashionista-ing here, and I will see you in a minute. Alright, we're going to settle on this for now. It's not quite the most dapper fit. We're probably going to get more elegant and fancy as we go, but for now, this will be good. It's a pretty standard casual student fit, and that's what we're doing right now, so let's go be a student.
But many of them do chatter on nonetheless.
Accidentally levitated Professor Ronan's sandwich once. He was fine about it.
Revelio.
I'll figure out what that is at some point. Aspiration. No idea. Not gonna worry about it.
Been having strange dreams of late. You should analyze.
I like the room. The whole, like, it forms as you walk through it thing. It's pretty, it's magical fun. I know I keep saying stuff like that, but it really is. I'm not just saying it to be, you know, strokey on the game. This is a really fun vibe, and there's cats everywhere. There's cats everywhere. I really am enchanted. I don't know how I'm gonna take care of that whole aspect of the game where I want to record everything, and I don't want to cut things. Oh, hey, Peeves. Like, I feel like this is the kind of game that you don't want to cut things away from, but at the same time, like, that means that I'm going to make videos on this that are just 2 hours of me running around Hogwarts, doing nothing, just exploring, finding stuff, probably very low commentary stuff too. Like, where are you? Enter? Like this. What is this? Where am I? Like, I just want to walk around and do wild stuff like this, so if you want me to I don't get a lot of comments, and that's fine, but if you want me to cut away a lot of that fluff and a lot of that no-talk exploration, let me know, and we won't bother with that. I'll just show you, like, the fruits of what I find as I go. But if you want the full uncut experience, let me know about that too, and we'll make that happen. Because I imagine this is going to be, a 100-hour game. And I don't want to do what I did with Kingdom Hearts and make, like, 7-hour episodes that are just silence. It's fun to play those, but I'm experiencing something new here, and I want to share what I'm going through with it. So let me know what you want to hear, what you don't want to hear. If you want me to just shut up and play the game, honestly, whatever it is, it's fun. But we're just going to explore a little bit here until I get the bug to do quests, and then we're going to go do a whole bunch of quests, and it'll be fun. Map of Argyllshire. This map depicts Argyllshire, a region in Scotland which contains the Hellbrides, a native home of the Hebridean Black Dragon. Hebridean? Hebrides. Hebridean? I think it's Hebridean. Poor Eddie. Poor Eddie Cleaver, every day with this. I don't know what he did, but he probably deserves it. Alright, what else do we got going on over here?
Revelio.
Lachlan the Lanky. This statue depicts the wizard Lachlan the Lanky, a tall, slender wizard who appears quite proud of himself. For what precisely, no one knows. Good man. You should be proud of yourself for who you are.
Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
Not sure. We'll come back to that one.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only one time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Piers, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have one weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Reparo.
Do you want your books, buddy? Yeah, here, come get your stuff. No? Okay. Well, we're just gonna leave those there then. Alright, I think that's enough random running around. Let's go find Professor Eleazar and start doing some quests and make some progress in this game. You motherfucker. I'm gonna get you. I am gonna get you someday.
I didn't mean... I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
Oops. Hey, that was about me. They're shit-talking me. You're an inconvenience.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver! Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls too?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
All right, cool. So Professor Fig found one. We now know that goblin silver is an ingredient in mind control devices, some sort of collars that Ranrock is using. Oh, that's fun. Look at that.
Repair.
Yeah, does that fix it? Oh no, those aren't persistent. Those are just things. All right, so Ranrock is using goblin silver to control things, and Professor Fig found an inscription in the locket that made a map that is leading to a place under the library. But only we can see it because we're the special boy with the special ancient magic stuff. So, okay, you can't do that. So I guess we're going to go see this lady. She's going to prepare us, and then we're going to go and figure out what's in that library. That'll be fun. I'm just taking a very direct route. If anything specifically stands out, we'll take a look, but not going to be too distracted on this run. There we are. That was a pleasantly short route. What do you got for me?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Handy resource indeed.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. That's kind of funny. She's like, hey, You know that secret thing you guys are doing? Well, why don't you go do it? Alright. I also like that the game gives you kind of an indicator of when it's time to go do those side quests. That's pretty fun. Oh my goodness, if I've ever heard a quest breadcrumb in my life.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Aw. Well, I don't know you, so I'll be nice.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
That sounds like it sucks.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I mean, to be honest, she's not the most personable kid I've met since I've joined Hogwarts, but yeah, we can be nice and help get her gobstones back. Let's take a look around for those real quick. It looks like I already have a active quest on them anyway, so we'll just follow the map and
I'd better keep an eye on high places
look at high places, yeah. Yeah, that's about as simple as it should be. Cool.
I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
There's something in there.
Here's that same quest from the Great Hall from the beginning. I think I'm going to come back to that after I do a little bit more. I just gotta not forget that it's there. And I don't want to have too many side quests rolling at once. I like to do a thing and then get it done. And I'm sure that by the end of this game, that's going to completely go out the window, just based on pure volume. But for now, let's keep it as simple as we can. There's a gobstone. You know, I'm wondering, when I get my ability to fly in this game, if it's going to be clipped and I have to run around inside Hogwarts, because I imagine flying inside the school premises is forbidden. You know, it's probably against the rules, so I wonder if it's run around Hogwarts and then fly around the rest, or if there's like some ability to fly around the outside in Hogwarts, but you're not supposed to do certain things. I don't see anybody else flying around in here, so it would be surprising if it was something we were able to do. But I'm sure that eventually, probably not too long from now, we'll, hey, there's more of these. Probably doesn't do anything. At least nothing I understand yet. Oh, one of these doors. 21 and thing. You know, I was thinking about this since I did the initial look at it. And I wonder if it has something to do with the the number of legs or appendages on these things. Like one of them looks like a thestral.
Places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Yeah. Like one of them looks like a thestral, and they have 4 legs. And then there's the goblin, the octopus with 8, and that weird penta thing with 5. It might be something with that, but I'll spend more time looking into it when I understand it a bit more, or when we get further into the game. I don't want to spend a bunch of time on puzzles now when there might be an actual intuitive solution later. Not to say we're going to completely shy away from them. If there's something that we can figure out, we're going to go for it, but I'm not going to get lost on the doors right now. Right now we're getting lost looking for the gobstones, which I think is going to be at the very top of this tower. Oh, which I think is at the very top of this tower. And then we turned around and the tower kept going up, right?
Accio.
No? Okay. I'm not sure. I guess I'll just follow the dotted lines on my map and see if that takes me somewhere.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
There we go. There's another one. I think we only have 1 or 2 more to find. Yeah, there's 5 out of 6. And, oh, there's a, you just follow this. Should take us right to it. And by this, I mean the mini-map in the bottom left. Sometimes I'm just running, looking at those dots, and following the way that they work. Because the animation that this kid makes running downstairs is kinda wild.
Revelio.
I bet you I could break this and then repair it with Reparo, but I'm not sure there's a point to that, so...
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I don't actually think there's a gobstone here, though. I think that we need to keep moving.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Yeah, I should. But first I'm gonna climb this ladder, because you can't put a ladder here and have me not climb it. Alright, cool. Let's just kind of... yeah. I don't feel like running the whole way.
Doubt Scrivener would stand for that.
But if I said it was for a test... I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Good stuff. Feels nice to be helpful. Hopefully she doesn't, go further ostracize herself with those. Alright, now I believe we have a crossed wands to get to, so let's make our way over.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Okay, so there's like a color-coded how to break certain things. Oh, that makes sense. That's why the, yeah. So that's why the, Levioso spell is orange or gold or whatever that is. I'm sure that means that when, we get into the more advanced stuff, we'll see, purple shields, and we'll have to Accio those people. I imagine that's where this goes. That's kind of cool. I wonder how much this plays into the deeper combat of the game. Good game.
Some big hits that round. Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
That wasn't too rough. It was kind of fun. Let's take a look around real quick, and then we'll go ahead and...
Don't hesitate to call on me.
Heck yeah, thanks, buddy. Okay, so it's just for absorbing. Cool. Oh, that's convenient. Heck yeah. Oh, I see. So that other statue from earlier, I probably should have did something with that on. I wonder if you can actually look at these pages, if they actually tell you anything, or if I'm just picking up pieces of paper. Not sure. I'll take a look later. For now, let's do round 2.
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Oh, is this a 3-on-2? That's not fair. Oh well, let's do it. Yeah, okay, 4 spells. So Accio against the purple ones.
Accio.
Whoops. That kid, clipped me.
Oof. Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah, let's try that again.
You're better than that!
Accio. Stupid one. Accio.
Give him one more!
There goes my wager.
Potato!
Leviosa. Reparo. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Potato.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Yeah, okay. That wasn't too bad. I just had to pay attention and focus up.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Okay, so now the next thing is... Oh, that's the same thing with the kid. Okay, let's go back to that little guy.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Accio.
That's it!
Leviosa.
Excellent form.
Okay, so it's kind of like using some things. Okay, animations. Don't just spam the button. Cool. I like this. This is a good way of just getting familiar with different combos and how to use combat and play to your advantage. Do a little finesse in there. Heck yeah.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
Heck yeah. Let's make our way back. I wonder if I can just... Yeah, this thing is weird to use. Can I just use the thing on the left? Yeah, that's a lot easier. That's one spot I think that I'm still getting used to is the map and the quick travel, because the three-dimensional aspect of it makes it kind of hard to tone in on what's where. I have the same issue when I play Stellaris, actually, with the Z-plane on the stars.
Was able to accommodate you, and that you found success in your...
I just want to turn off that that waypoint because that's going to bother me if I look at that the whole time. There's something down here. There you are. Okay. Hebridean Black Skeleton. This large dragon skeleton that hangs in the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom is allegedly a trophy taken by Professor Hecat after she single-handedly defeated one of the largest poaching rings in eastern Wales during the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. Heck yeah, pretty badass.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate, and keep your wand steady.
Good stuff. She was talking like that was going to be more difficult than the others, but that was just the same.
Good work.
Now we're going to start getting into something more challenging, which is figuring out what goes in what slot. For now, we're just going to do this. Everything is fire. And I'm guessing I'm supposed to use it on this guy.
Incendio.
Oh, it's like short. It's like a shorter range thing. Okay. So, let's okay, I don't want that to be all of my spells, just in case I need to pop a Reparo here. So let's have Levioso on the right, Accio on the left. Let's put Reparo on the bottom, and I don't know that I need Lumos right now. I think Lumos is the one that is more situational. Oh, okay, so these are the more, okay, essentials, so that's unlock, and this appears to be sneak attack. Okay, cool.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Reparo.
Alright, that makes sense. I got it. Alright, let's make our way back over to Professor Fig. I think I'm just going to run it because we're already in the tower. Be a bit more polite this time walking into his room. Oh, he's not even here. Yeah, we'll wait.
Ah, there you are.
Yeah, I just took a nap on your floor. You walked in, started working, and then said, ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig! I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
5 minutes. He's like a pirate.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Oh man. If only we had some friend who we were slowly working up to being buddies with, that, we were building a relationship with, who just happened to, you know, talk about the restriction section of the library about 45 times a day. If only somebody like that was in this game. Whatever can we do? Yeah, the game doesn't even hide it. It's just like, hey, you know what you're gonna do. Go talk to Sebastian. So, let's go talk to Sebastian.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Is he just watching this witch burn? Oh, she seems okay with it. Okay.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Honestly, I could tell you that it's to do with Ranrock, but the reality is that I don't know. I'm not lying here.
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Aw, yeah. We're going into a stealth mission.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
We must remain unseen.
Alright, so I kind of want to pull him to this side and then slip to the other side and go around and just go fast. That probably does it.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Thanks, painting. And I'll pretend that you're not destroyable with a can of red. Alright, I want to see if I can, like, pull this guy over. Oh, he just goes. Okay. Well, if he's going that way, this kid's just kind of looking here to the left. Do I need to actually worry about him? Because I might just be able to go around behind him. Yeah, I'm just going to send this. I think you can just go. Yeah, we're going to make it. We're good.
Silent as a grave. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
Usually. But it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Why do we need the key?
You
like
distract,
what?
I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Stealth in this game looks really cool. I love that third person shimmer translucence that you got going on there. I also like the
Is that you, Peeves?
It's not Peeves. You're not coming. Okay, you're going that way. It's also I like the Assassin's Creed style slowdown when there's somebody kind of like seeing you. That's kind of fun. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, stuff. What are you? I don't have time. Let's get out. Oh, that was close. But we're good. What does that note say? I'm pretty sure you can just read that. Okay, so this is just normal stuff. Alright, to the restricted section. I would imagine there's no more stuff gonna get me until we get, further into this. But we're still gonna be quiet and, careful.
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Aim mode. Okay. That makes more sense. I wonder if that, painting earlier... Ooh, ghost. I wonder if that painting I was casting spells on earlier needs that done to it. I want that floating book, but I don't want to cast Accio. Well, I think we just pop you, and then... Yeah, float over there. I'm gonna sneak. Go, 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 go. I see a second one on the mini-map facing up, turning around. We're just sending it. We're just gonna go. Go, go, go. Oh, we got lucky. She turned left or right.
Should be
Okay.
in the clear now.
Yeah.
No need for us to be skulking about.
We're still gonna skulk about because that's our style.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Nah, dude. I legitimately don't know what I'm looking for here. No idea. Ooh, what are you? Search. Oh, I saw one of you earlier. That feels like a trap. I'm gonna leave the sentient chest alone while I'm sneaking about in the restricted area. We might come back for that later. But I don't think I want to fuck with that while I'm on mission.
Who have we here?
Are you kidding me?
Sebastian Cello and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be.
Peeves, please. Please.
Naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, Don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
I can trust him.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
Sebastian, what a brother. Oh my
Just
god.
a spell to repair this armor.
Repairer.
Alright, this looks promising. This looks like adventure.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it!
Alright, so you can't go through the back. Oh, that's smooth. I like that. Yeah, new hat. Put on the new hat. Legendary hat. Heck yeah. Do not want to see legendary hat. I'm actually not a big fan of this scarf either. Let's take that. Let's fix this up.
Where might this lead?
Probably the Ethereum. Alright. So this is...
Repairer.
Reparo. Oh, is this shoot the thing up there? Can I just hit it?
Accio. Repairer.
I need to wake up that room over there.
Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Repairer.
Am I missing something?
I wonder if I can hit the room with a spell.
That is... yeah, that's the goal. What am I missing?
Levioso. Accio. Repairer.
Ah. Gotcha. Alright. Just pummel you for a bit. I see it rumbling down there, but I'm not... It's not like... Yeah, it's like I have to hit it a bunch and make it go all the way across, but it didn't... It's not getting there. What did I do wrong?
Repairer.
I don't know what I'm missing here. It was... Are you a thing? No? It was like, I'm almost there, but I can't get whatever that last bit is. Oh. It's a toggle. Oh. Are you kidding? Okay. I thought it was like a gauge you had to fill by being more and more violent with it, but it's just... Okay, that makes way more sense. I'm less... pay no attention to the last minute. I'm sorry.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Alright, here's something I know a little bit more about. Fighting things. Yo, that's pretty cool. Okay. So we have a super move. We have a Muso move, as it were, if you're Dynasty Warrioring it. I guess I could use my spells and not just auto-attack everything. Alright, so the better you do, the more magic you get, the more magic you get, the more magic you can use, and the magic you can use makes things die very fast. Got it. Cool stuff. Oh, you can knock things off. That's convenient.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Reparo.
I might need a, another spell for this. Yeah, that just toggles that, and I don't see anything else to toggle, so maybe you just don't get that yet. Also, is this like a... is this a race? Do I have to make it as soon as it goes?
Oh, Revelio.
Oh, there's a thing down there. Although I would wager that that is the way back, the other version of this thing. Ah, okay. So you can fall. Understood. Okay, so this is just a little bit of timing and finesse. Should be pretty easy. And I imagine that you make it pop up again. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll come back for that chest.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Possible boss room? Maybe.
Protego! Accio! Levioso! Levioso! Protego! Accio! Levioso! Accio!
Alright, that wasn't too rough. Combat's starting to feel a bit more smooth as I do more and more of it. Just letting my health regen for a second here in case there's something through this door.
It is a book after all.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor McCaw.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Okay, so this or something similar to this has happened before.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Revelio.
Revelio.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood? Makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Heck yeah. Completely agree, Professor. So now we are in a position where we got a green light from the professor to go kind of do a little bit of side quest stuff. Let's work on our... I want to be cooler than this. I think what we're going to do here before we call this off is make ourselves look a little bit better than what we currently look like, because man, we could do better than just basing student. I'm just going to play around with the appearances for a bit until we land on something that feels fun. You know what? I think that's it. I think that's the fit. I like that. I like the cape. I like the scarf. I like the outfit. We don't need a coat or a cloak, an overcoat.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Oh, nice. Notside's gonna help us. And now I'm clicking for that other mail and nothing is happening.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Ah, okay. There we go. So it seems we have some degree of direction here. Ooh, what is this? Select the world map. Alright. Wait a minute. Oh man. This world is huge, isn't it? Jeepers creepers. I don't even know where Hogsmeade is on this. This looks like, Skyrim shit. That's awesome. Alright, but what can we actually do? Just getting our bearings for our next time. So now we have 2 main quests, one to go see Notsai and one to go to Herbology. We have some more crossed wands that we can do. We have some more spell combos. And then Professor Hackett's going to teach us something. Alright, we're starting to get into the wider array of stuff to do and places to go. Game's starting to open up a bit. So, I think that this is where we're going to call it. And when we come back, we are going to take on probably the rest of the crossed wands. We'll probably do the side quests, all of the side quests that are currently available to us. I'm going to go back to the main common room, that main area, and I'm going to take that quest from that person that we keep walking past. And then we're going to take on the rest of the main quest until we get through the next chapter of stuff. So, it should be pretty fun. I'm still having a blast playing this. I hope you're still having a good time, you know, just hanging out and watching, being part of it all. And it's fun being a wizard. So, I'm going to sign off here. I hope you all are having a great day. And until next time, be good to each other, y'all.